I have an MTD 5x65MU 159cc and I'm trying to find out how the choke control connects to the choke shaft. This is on a Cub Cadet SC300HW and all the diagrams don't show how it sits.
I'll do all I can to help. How long have you been dealing with this?
2 weeks. Removed carb to clean and thought that would help, but I could remember which spot the shaft sits.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Yes.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
No. Cub MD Cub Ser SC300HW, DOM 8/16, MTD 159cc 5x65MU on block number 758 block. It would part number 32 today.
Hello, my name is. I'll try to make some sense of this for you. That choke lever will loop over the post on the choke at the carburetor. Would you mind showing me the pic of the auto choke lever? It's being blocked by the carburetor mounting bracket. It seems to have a different configuration or shape than I'm used to seeing.
I've used seafoam in my truck before.
Great picture of the carburetor. Lol, I meant the lever that is just to the left laying on the deck of the mower.
Sorry, the pics are loading slow to sight. If the pin sits in middle, which is where I think it does. I have another issue. I tried other location in the front and behind arm. Same results of surging.
No prob, they are slow to me also because my internet is terrible right now. As you are holding it, put the carburetor on the mounting bolts first, then bring that bracket to the front of the carburetor and loop the post of the carburetor into the open space of the lever and slide the bracket in place. Why does that make sense? Oh, okay. The surging has nothing to do with the choke. It has everything to do with the main nozzle inside the carburetor.
Yeah. I had no issue with putting the carb back on. The only part was the pin did seem to respond to anything when placed in the center of the loop or any other positions I could get it into.
So, now you already know how to install the auto choke lever in the carburetor. Let's talk about how to eliminate the surging. I know I hate the auto choke products.
Sounds like choke temp control maybe. So just to clarify, it sits in the middle. What makes sense?
If you look into the venturi part of the carburetor, you will see a brass tube in the middle of the carburetor. That's what has to be cleaned perfectly or it's gonna surge. Yeah, it just sits in the middle. What we don't see is the battle between the auto choke and the governor.
Here's what I did. Plug, oil, air filter change, clean carb, which was my third one of the day. My equipment had a rough winter, I guess. Lol. I saw it many times today and the governor was going crazy and the choke did nothing. Now I had cut the grass yesterday by put a screwdriver to hold choke, and while it ran better, it was no purring.
Right. And they will till we get rid of the ethanol in our fuel. Next time you go to get fuel, get super unleaded and use sea foam for treatment.
It's super now. I switched to Synfuel premix on my 2 strokes. It's too expensive to run a mower on.
So to eliminate the surging, you need to get the main nozzle out and clean the tiny holes out with a torch tip cleaner. You know what those are, right?
My 96 Briggs motor was surging and had that fix in 20 minutes. I have a set with different sizes.
I fully understand the expense thing. Seafoam is what we run in my shop and it is what we recommend to our customers. Dude. In 20 minutes? You want a job? LOL. Those holes are obstructed in any way it will not allow the fuel to be atomized correctly into burnable product.
I've used seafoam in my truck before. Do you use the whole can on mower lol? I'm starting to do a few friends' lawn equipment and my buddy said you sound do it on the side since the guy we used died.
Sounds like you got this. Update me when you complete the tasks at hand. It depends how bad the mower is and how lazy I am at the time. I will use half or a third of the bottle on a 2-gallon tank or the whole on a big 5-gallon tank.
Okay, thanks. I will try and clean that out again. And you answered my question. Thank you. I will try it out. Thanks.
You're welcome. Remember, you can never use too much seafoam because it will actually burn by itself. Really? Right into the intake.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.